broadcasting live. I'm seeing the Cleveland Browns lost out on Doug Marrone right now. I'm also seeing that Chip Kelly went to the Eagles. Number one, this new ownership, same bumbling idiots in the front office. Jimmy Haslam, let me tell you something. When you hire Joe Banner, that's going to turn teams off. Bottom line is, this team, I don't want Chip Kelly. I mean, I would take him, but I want Bruce Arians. I want a proven NFL coach. Bruce Arians, remember we had Bruce Arians when we had Butch Davis and that. Kelly Holcomb threw for 429 yards against the Steelers in that 2003 playoff game where we were up 24-7, late in the third quarter, and Butch Davis decided to get in that prevent offense and defense, and we blew the game. The 2007, or I don't know what it was. No, that was 2003. Bruce Arians took Oliver Luck, made him into a good quarterback this year. The Colts into a 10, 11-5 team. Bruce Arians made the Steelers offense explosive last year, and now look at them. I want a proven NFL coach. I'm not going to sit here and beat around the bush. I will take Chip Kelly. However, this new ownership and the same bumbling front office decisions. Now you lost out to Marrone, which you kind of knew he was going to go to Buffalo, being from Syracuse, this and that, whatever. Right now, I mean, you got John Gruden out there. Bill Cowher, look, it'd be nice because we got the ex-Steelers coach, ex-Browns player, special teams coach, but guess what? He was in Pittsburgh, 15, 20 years, this and that, one Super Bowl. Don't even want him. I would take him, but I don't even want him. Brian Billick, I heard a name right now. I don't know why Brian Billick's never got another chance. Ken Whisenhunt, there's another name out there, Cardinals coach. He would bring Ray Horton over, who has a very good physical defense in St. Louis or whatever, Phoenix, whatever, Arizona. Now, we got Jerome, but I'm sure Horton would be able to run our defense. I'm tired of seeing Jimmy Haslam parade around town like he is the all-god of Cleveland. I mean, NFL lockout, I don't care about the NHL lockout. Who cares? I'm going to see if anyone's watching me. I'm all right. Who cares about an NFL and NHL lockout? Who cares about NFL? No one cares about the NHL. No one cares. And flat out, the NHL, it's a garbage sport. No one cares about it. Colts have an easy schedule. Arians is not overrated. He's not overrated. Let me tell you something. Kelly Holcomb with Bruce Arians was a viable quarterback. As soon as Kelly Holcomb lost Bruce Arians, he sucked. It's that simple. As soon as Ben Roethlisberger's offense lost Bruce Arians and they had Todd Haley, the Steelers' offense sucked. Bruce Arians is, Chip Kelly, look, he could, like I say, he could either be great or he could be bad. It's an experiment. However, the Browns actually thought they had him locked up. They don't. Blue Snowball. You know what? Let's just talk about the Blue Snowball mic real quick. Why is it shaped like this? Look at how big it is. It's a good mic, though. I'll tell you that right now. It's a good mic. It sounds good. Right now, I don't know. I want to coach, and I want to coach in place in the next couple of days. I was really high on Jimmy Haslam being the owner, but as soon as he brought Joe Banner along, man, I've heard a lot of bad stories about Joe Banner. I don't like the looks of the guy, number one, and now we have him, and I'm just kind of soured with Joe Banner. I really am. And then I don't know, man. Right now, the Browns got to hire a coach. You got to get a coach in place. Now, I hope the hell they don't get some scrub coaches and that. If that's the case, you should have kept Pat Shermer. Pat Shermer wasn't a good coach at all. Getting back to last year, people are going to say, well, like I say, front office, we bumbled the RG3 thing, but in hindsight, that turned out to be a good thing because then we wouldn't have Josh Gordon. Our draft would be all screwed up. We wouldn't have all these players we got now. So, like I say, Robert Griffin III had a great year, but he's not going to do that next year, guaranteed. You see what Pittsburgh did to him, and I surmise what the Seattle Seahawks are going to do to him. I know Seattle ain't good on the road, this and that, but it don't matter. I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm just tired of the same old bullshit happening in Cleveland. I want a proven coach. I would take Chip Kelly, but you know what? You got to start moving on, Haslam. Let's go out and go after Arians when they win today or lose, whatever, when it's over. Let's go out and get ourselves a quality coach that's coaching it. Throw the money at Gruden. I know if you throw him enough money right now, Gruden, he always had a good offense at Tampa Bay. Hell, he made Brad Johnson viable for crying out loud. So, Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl with an explosive offense in Tampa Bay, this and that. They played the cover too. Now, I know we got Jerron. I'm sorry you keep Jerron out there. It's very discouraged right now. New ownership, same bumbling front office right now. Lose out on Marrone. Why would you even want to coach? That guy was 25 and 24 anyway. Forget these college coaches. Banner, get it through your head. There is not another Andy Reid out there. Go after a proven commodity. You know what I always wondered? Why hasn't Herman Edwards got another chance? I know he was defensive minded coach this now. Herman Edwards is my boy, though. He's a motivator. He was a leader, a motivator, and I know Jimmy Haslam wants a motivator and a leader. So this is a quick hub, man. You know, I would do live. I would do more of this, but I can't see myself on the screen. It's just, I don't know where my face is positioned. This and that. I don't get into it when I can't see I need to be able to see myself. If I can't see myself, I don't like doing it. Let me see if anyone's out there watching. I can take some questions, field them. Send a link. It's on my YouTube channel, I think. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe I don't even know. I don't know how to do this. I'm so frustrated right now. I'm just mad. I'm mad because I don't know. I don't care. Bottom line is the Browns, new ownership, same bumbling front office. And if you can't correct that, Haslam, I mean, I understand you spent $1 billion on the team. I know you want your own people, which I agree with. But man, Chip Kelly's a gamble. I mean, he's a big-time gamble. I know Chip Kelly's smart enough to realize that he ain't going to be able to run that offense full-time in the National Football League. But look at the New England Patriots. They used a variance of it last week or 2 weeks ago. Other than that, people talking about the NHL lockout being over. No one cares. It just takes up valuable time on sports, and I don't want to watch tennis highlights. I swear to God, no one cares about it. Talking about all these guys are so rough and tough. Who cares? If I want to see rough and tough, I watch MMA. I don't care about watching these guys skate in a 3-2 game. God, let it go. See, that's the thing, man. No, last time, you know what this is? You know why YouTube streaming was better? Because when I YouTube stream, people knew I was on. Oh, I got 37 viewers. This is Google Hangout, I guess. I don't know nothing about it. I know someone sent me a video of it, Try Hard Ninja, this and that, but I'm just so impatient I can't sit there and watch videos. Do appreciate the gesture, though. The bottom line is, Cleveland Browns right now are in disarray. Guy comes in, buys the Browns, and, you know, he's going to do it his way, this and that. You can see the whole demeanor change after the season was over and they fired Sherman, which, by the way, Pat Sherman, if you want to remain any part of an offensive coach in this league, you have to change your antiquated Bill Walsh-style offense up. The over-the-middle crossing routes over and over and over and over again ain't going to work in this league, son. Ain't going to work. Imagine this thought, though, for the Baltimore Ravens right now. When you stole the Cleveland Browns, you fired Bill Belichick. You hired Ted Marchibroda. How many Super Bowls do you think you would have right now if you kept Bill Belichick? And I'm going to get to the New England Patriots real quick right now. You know I'm a Patriot backer because I'm like Belichick. However, we ain't won a Super Bowl since 2003 against the Eagles. What have we done lately? We've been failures in the playoffs. Got to the Super Bowl now. Granted, the New York Giants wasn't lucky. David Tyree makes the catch of a lifetime. Eli Manning escapes from the grasp of Richard Seymour. A fluke. But it was done. It was done. And then last year, I mean, come on, Wes Welker, you got to catch that ball. So they very well could have 2 more Super Bowl titles. But that being said, you haven't done nothing since 2003. This is the year you have to do it now. If you can get by Peyton Manning, which I believe is going to be hard, I'm not even worried about the Texans. Texans next week, 41-10, 41-17, you'll kill them. Then you're going to have to play Peyton Manning. Because I don't see although, you know what, wouldn't it be poetic justice if Andrew Luck goes into Denver next week and beats Peyton Manning? Wouldn't that be something? Because we all know Peyton in the playoffs, he chokes. He chokes. Now, he's having a great year. I will say this. And I was one to say that he's done. Because I remember the first 2 or 3 games of the season, his arm was shot. He was underthrowing receivers, overthrowing people, and I thought he was done. But I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. But in the playoffs, we know it's a different story. We know they were heavily favored against the Pittsburgh Steelers the year the Steelers went to the Super Bowl. And remember Peyton Manning? He says, well, let's just say we had some protection problems. No, you ain't had no protection problems. You choked again. So the bottom line is I'm disgusted. But there are some good games today. And I am really thinking that no one's asking me questions. I'm really thinking that the Colts are going to go into Baltimore and beat them. Because Joe Flacco, man, let's be honest about it. You ain't done nothing this year. And Andrew Luck, I think, is going to have a big game. I'm going to pick the score right now. Colts and Ravens. My score prediction is Colts 24, Ravens 10. And the Seattle game, Seattle 34, Redskins 17. Now, I'm going to end this hump right now. I wanted to do more of these, but I'm kind of messed up in the head. Sometimes I feel like doing them. Sometimes I don't. Remember that commercial? So I may do more of these in the future, this and that. But right now, I'm just like, man, I can't see myself on screen, this and that. That's just whatever, you know. I don't really get into these. I used to think I would, but I mean, I can't see myself on screen. What's the goddamn point? Wait, man. So I'm gonna end the hub right now, Browns edition right now. But Jimmy Haslam, new owner of Cleveland Browns, same bumbling front office decisions, waiting for Chip Kelly, this and that. He went to Philadelphia. No, he didn't go to Philadelphia. He had a meeting with Philadelphia yesterday, and you didn't get your second meeting. Now, if I was picking the Browns or the Eagles from a talent standpoint, I would pick the Browns simply because they got a better defense. They got better talent offensively. I know people are going to say about Deshaun. Boy, I believe the Eagles got good talent offensively. However, that being said, I think the Browns in that division with the Ravens and Steelers on the downfall. I mean, right now you're looking at the RG3. Although I don't believe he's going to do nothing next year. The Giants are going to be back next year, and the Cowboys. So I think the Browns division is better suited right now to make a run than the Eagles division. I mean, Josh Gordon, let's be honest about it. He's the best receiver in football right now. I know people are going to say Calvin Johnson. Just watch next year. If our quarterback gets in an offensive system, not handcuffing them. I mean, look, Pat Shurmur, you inherited Brandon Whedon. He did all his damage in the spread offense last year in the shotgun. What do? You keep him behind under center. Why is that? Because you are clueless. It just, whatever. The hub is done. Maybe later after the game, I'll do a wrap-up hub. But as of now, the hub is done for now.